What up, what up, what up? It is your boy Stunner Reese and I'm back with another video. That's right, man. And today, man, we're gonna get into a little bit of a story time and I'm gonna tell y'all about when your boy Stunner Reese, man, wasn't such a good guy.
Live life to the fullest on muscle cars and more. Let's get it, let's go.
It is I, your boy Stunner Reese, aka Wow Boy Reese, and I'm back with another video, man. And today video is about a story time. That's right, man. I'm gonna tell y'all about when your boy Stunner Reese, man, was going down a dark path of doing things that wasn't so good, and I'm gonna tell y'all about that situations. Is you have to watch this whole video. So if it's your first time checking out my channel, make sure you click that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on all the notifications so you don't miss a video. Now, a lot of people see me on my YouTube channel nowadays and always say, man, you such a humble, positive person, and I am. I always have been, but being in a product of my environment, I was tempted to do some things that once upon a time in my life used to do some, I would consider a white collar crime. It was getting over on the system, and I made a lot of money doing it. Now, not quite on the level of Umi the Hellcat at all, but kind of similar. All right, so let's get into this story. Make sure y'all don't skip no ads, man. Watch this whole video. Now, back in the day, your boy Stunner Reese, aka Wow Boy Reese, man, had a beeper and cell phone shop. Now, a lot of y'all new, younger generation is not gonna know what a beeper or a pager is, but that is a device that you used to get, was about this size, used to hanging on the side of your hip, and people would contact you by simply paging you, and their telephone number would show up on that little device, and then that would let you know to call them back. Now, this was before cell phones was popular, so you basically would have to look at the number on your pager and then go to a payphone or to a home phone or house phone and call them back. Now, also with the pager, most people started getting the cell phones as well. This is when cell phones first came out. It's pretty popular, and I was in that business. Now, the turn that I took was when somebody on a black market figured out how to steal other people's telephone numbers and put them on another cell phone. Now, I wasn't the person that was physically doing it, so I don't want y'all to think that I own what they call the box that did it. I did not own the box. I was able to actually do some transactions. Now, when this came out, man, people was making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a day, you know what I'm saying? And basically, you would put this signal out somehow, and it would attach and get the people's telephone numbers and their serial number, basically. I don't know the exact term, but it's basically the serial number to your phone, to your number. Okay, so they put this signal out and it would actually get their data. Now, once it got their data, you could take a phone that was similar or that was compatible to that data and actually take this certain box and program that person's data into another phone. Now, the crazy thing about that whole thing is that it did not shut off the original person's data if you put your number in another person's phone or that person's number in another phone. It never shut off the data. It would only use more data. So basically, a person's phone, instead of getting billed for just, that one person's amount of calls, it would actually, accumulate up from the other person's calls as well. And some people were so greedy that they was putting 4 or 5 people number on one person's data. So could you imagine, you know, a person opening up their monthly bill and having 2,500 calls on their phone number and the bill, and the, you know, person knowing that they didn't make that amount of calls. It was a crazy scam that was pretty much going on. With me owning a beeper and pager store, I kind of got sucked into the whole thing because, you know, a person came up to me with an opportunity. Was like, man, bro, you know what I'm saying? You making decent money owning a store, but bro, you could really kill if people could come here and bring their phones. People already bringing their phones to you all day long, asking you, can you activate them? And you turning them away because you can't activate them. Or if you can't activate them, you could only activate them and give them, like, you know, back then it was minutes. It wasn't really any unlimited plans or anything like that. So this was the unlimited plan. You would turn their phone on and tell them, hey, I'll keep your phone on for a month. You just give me X amount of dollars. And that's basically how it worked. But the general plan that they had out at that time was only like you would buy 125 minutes or 300 minutes or 500 minutes. That was supposed to last you for a month. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all kids nowadays that just stay on the phone all day long and just spoiled and have no, you know, time limit on what you're doing or how you're using your phone service, you guys are super truly blessed, because it wasn't like that. You know, people would come in and it would pay me, and it would pay me well, trust me, really well. And they would get unlimited service. Basically, I would tell them, hey, you know, your phone will stay on for a whole month, give me this amount of money, and boom. And they would send the phone out, get it serviced through the black market, and then get the phone back, give it to them. The problem was, we started doing a lot of business. I mean, we had pretty much the south side of Chicago on lock, and we was making a lot of money. We started getting a lot of attention. I was driving a baby blue Mercedes with gold rims on it at the time. We just was getting money. We was getting real money. And it started attracting like a lot of the wrong attention. The drug dealers and the gangbangers and everybody started looking at us, you know what I'm saying, on top of the government started looking at us. Kind of crazy. So, man, it was a bad look. I can still remember to this day, the thing that actually made me stop is when a very popular newscaster here in Chicago actually came into my store and asked me if I knew anything about the epidemic of the burner cell phones that was going on. And obviously I told him, I don't know nothing about what you're talking about. Well, obviously he already knew or had got a tip about the whole situation. It was just basically them trying to plant a seed or trying to get some information, but there's no talking, that was the rule, keep it zipped. After that, man, I shut down that pager store, and I actually went and opened up another one after that. But that definitely was on the verge of being a big downfall for me. And I learned from it. And my next pager store never did anything like that ever again. Kept it all the way on a straight and narrow path, and just gave good service, man, and still lived good. I still bought cars. After that, I bought Monte Carlo SSG body. Then I bought a Lexus. I bought a bunch of cars after that. So I didn't like take a fall in having money. Now, the amount of money I was making and how fast it was coming, no, of course that wasn't the same, but man, just a part of my life. Like I said, guys, you know, we all come from different backgrounds and different things, and I've did my things. Now that's one situation I never went to jail about, all right? But on my next story time, man, I'm gonna tell y'all about the 3 times I actually did go to jail and what that was for, all right? But yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video, man. I just wanna do a story time for y'all, man. And y'all get off my boy Mr. Organic about his ski mask that he's selling, man. If he wanna sell his ski mask for $150 and people wanna buy them and support him, man, leave that man alone, man. All right? Because if one of y'all want to buy this ski mask for $150, it's gone. And I don't want to hear no shh about it, all right? But just like that, I'm out of here, man. Let me know if y'all want to get some more story times, all right? All right, I'll catch y'all on the next one. It's your boy Stunner Reese. I'm out, man. Peace.